Welcome everybody to Extreme Off-Road Silly Bills, and today we're dealing with a 1980 Renault 5 Turbo. Now it's 775 horsepower, 447 pounds-feet of torque, from a 3.2 litre twin turbocharged V8 engine, and the car itself weighs 2,173 pounds. Now it has all-wheel drive, off-road tyres and off-road suspension, and it can do 0 to 60 in 2.694 seconds. 0 to 105.280 seconds, and goes to a top speed of 221 miles an hour. So obviously we've had other older rally cars like this out on this series before, so it's going to be interesting to see what this car can do, especially in comparison to the fellow Renault, the Alpine A110. But this is obviously a newer car than that, and yeah, that might well give it an advantage. But then again, that Renault was still really rather decently quick, 13th place overall. Which I know isn't top 10, but still comfortably in the top 20, and yeah, especially good for a early 70s vehicle. So yeah, I have high hopes for this, especially since it's still got a lot of power, doesn't weigh all that much, and at least had a a fair old more power than the Alpine did in its standard form. So the extra power it has isn't as far removed as the Alpine's was. And this is mid-engine rather than rear engine, so the balance is a little bit better as well. It's a little bit all over the place. Guess that's to be expected though. Short wheelbase and all that. Feeling really rather quick. Not that's going to translate to a quick time, we'll have to see. Nearly 270 mile an hour there across the finish line. It's easily one of the fastest cars we've had across the finish line. But it's only managed a 2-minute 7.154 second time, which is slower than the Renault Alpine. I'm guessing it's just because it's a little bit less controllable, but then again that might just come down to lack of experience with the vehicle. But then again, so did I have lack of experience with Renault Alpine, so maybe the lack of control really did harm it. But it's still a really rather decent time. It's for instance beaten newer cars like the Porsche Cayenne Turbo, the Alfa Romeo Stelvio Quadrifoglio, the Vauxhall Insignia, and it's quicker than a similarly aged Abarth Fiat 131, which is also a rally car from 1980 coincidentally. So yeah, really rather impressed by that, especially since it was getting up to a really rather high rate of speed towards the end there across the finish line, which very rarely that we get above 160, let alone nearly hit 170. So yeah, really pleased with that, and yeah, it was quite a fun car to drive. Just a shame that the how quick it was and how fun it was to drive didn't translate into a much faster time, because yeah, the 1984 Opel Manta 400, which is probably one of the better comparisons compared to the Alpine and the Stratos, was a lot quicker, nearly 2 seconds quicker in fact. So yeah, I am a little bit disappointed, but it's still nonetheless a fun vehicle to drive, and it is one of my favourite hot hatches from the 80s, to be honest, which is why I'm going to review it at some point. Nonetheless, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.